Hi. Don't adjust your monitor. Don't worry. I'm in the void. The void is very comforting. It's very satisfying. It's actually very green here. You just can't see it because I'm in VR chat and also I'm in first person. So yeah, I can see my stupid antics like this for once. Okay, let's go in order of events so I can kind of like do this properly. Because this was not supposed to be a separate video. Don't worry. Nothing. It's nothing serious as far as like I did something wrong and I'm trying to make up for it or something like that. I'm trying to process these things and do. I mean, most people just write this shit in a journal. I'm doing it more my style, which is I do it this way where I act it out. I need to do a more interactive approach. I know I'm doing my waving thing. It's let me process this way, okay? Unless the stream has a problem. Okay, hold on. Okay, so like I was saying, this is nothing serious. This is just for me to kind of like get this out because I wanted to, and I got flustered. So I did what I was supposed to. Immediately stopped the stream, make this into a separate video, and move on from there to help I cross and break my emotions from going out of control. So that's good. And VR is having a problem. Do you know how much meta is messing with me right now? And it's not because I'm making a meta joke. Even though this is feeling like a meta joke, there's so much levels to irony here I could analyze if I wanted to, but I'm going to stop that part of my brain for a moment. Meta, your updates are awful. They literally derailed the entire thing. That's all I'm going to say at the point. How's the metaverse, by the way? Oh, it's failed. Oh, wonder why. Never mind. Don't derail the thing. Stay on topic. Okay. So like I was trying to say at the end of my stream, I wanted to see if I could practice something and save it for the end. And this is that end bit that I wanted to do. I want to do it a very more casual approach rather than being serious. So again, let's reiterate, this is nothing serious. I didn't explode. I didn't get, okay, I got stressed. I tried managing that stress. Didn't work. And I got a little flustered because, well, I was talking to the silence. And as you can see, the silence is very comforting by looking, but then it stares back at you. And that's the part that pisses me off. It just, it, it literally silence is annoying. I don't know how to express this. It's just like, it's like a vacuum. And all you need to do is just talk into the vacuum to get rid of this shit. And that's what I'm doing right here. God, I'm so chaotic. Let's put it that way. What was my point again? All right, let's start my point that I actually wanted to. I can trim this down and get it to be better afterwards. I only went for 2.5 minutes. Give me some credit. Hooray, look at me. I'm right here. I wanted to talk about this thing right here. I saved it for the end because I was like, okay, can I practice this thing that I suck at, which is I hate doing small talk. I hate it. Okay, I don't hate it as much anymore. I'm going to take a new approach, new mindset on it. I'm trying to show you it with this. So I tried saving this for the end because I want to see, can I bottle this up? Can I control myself from just venting and just letting it splurge out? I couldn't do the first 5 minutes without doing some oversharing thing where I was like, oh, I got a little flustered on Dead by Daylight, so I needed something a little more comforting to play. That's oversharing. I couldn't stop myself. I'm doing it right now while I'm doing this. This entire video is oversharing. But I tried to hold it in. I couldn't do it. And that's okay. I'm working on it. It's a process, it's a method. I digress. Like I'm saying, I want to show this thing because one, it's relating to me. So this is why I'm trying to show it. I'm not trying to like steal his content. This guy's awesome. You should go like him. I like him. He's got cool stuff. Very smart guy. Two, I wanted it as a way to like have a fun talking point. Look, when I have small talk, okay, when I used to hate small talk, all three of these characters in this bit, it's like an Abbott Costello thing. It's like all versions of me talking at the same time. And they're making all good articulating points. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up and let him play for a bit. Let just him talk. It's gonna be like a minute and a half. Don't worry. It's not gonna be too long. I'm not gonna steal all of the stuff. Okay, I'm not stealing, I'm borrowing. This is now being used for fair use. That's what I'm trying to say. Stop overthinking it. Just do it. Okay, like you said. Proceed, good sir.
I dislike small talk. It's inefficient.
I hate
Correct.
silence. Silence feels loud.
Yes.
We don't need to talk.
I do.
I overshare to avoid
There
small
I
talk.
am.
That seems worse.
That seems incredible.
If someone says, "How are you?"
I panic.
The
Correct.
correct answer is fine.
The
No.
correct answer is whatever keeps the
No.
conversation moving. I skip that part. What do you say? Something personal? Like what? I think my fear of abandonment is
Okay, I've
affecting
not
our
been that bad.
relationships. Whoa, that escalated. It
Yes.
works. How? People stop talking. That would stop me too. So
Okay. This part here, social deterrence, that is not why I do it. That's what my brain tries to do it. It doesn't want to have the small talk. It doesn't want to have to confront these things. So what does it do? It makes up a barrier and puts people like it puts a wall between them so they can't talk to me. And it sometimes works. I'm forcing it out of this habit. I'm forcing on this. But proceed. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
So the strategy is social deterrence.
yes. What if they keep talking? Then I panic. Why?
Correct.
Because now it's a real conversation.
Yes.
That's the goal. That's the trap.
No.
This is why I
It's not the goal. It is a trap for my brain to say no, back off.
avoid small talk. This is why I hate silence. This is why I overshare. What happens after you overshare? I replay it. For how long?
Indefinitely.
I forgot what I said 5 minutes ago. I remember conversations from 2008.
The farthest back I can recall is 2006, but close enough.
That sounds exhausting.
It is. So next time, will you avoid oversharing? I'll try.
I hate that I understand
I'll try, but I'm going to fail miserably. I just demonstrated it like 5 times in this video and the other video, but whatever.
this.
What if we just do normal small talk?
Define normal.
Like, nice weather today.
That sentence contains no useful information.
Correct.
And it still makes me anxious.
Yes.
How? Because now I have to respond.
You could
Yes.
say yes.
What if they continue? They will. Exactly.
So your options are silence or oversharing.
Yes.
What about medium sharing? What is medium sharing? Like fun facts.
That is still unnecessary.
It's
Also
dangerous.
dangerous.
I might accidentally start explaining my childhood.
Yes.
That escalates fast.
That's a pattern.
I don't know how to hover in the middle. The middle is boring.
The middle is structured.
The
It
middle
feels fake.
So what do normal people do?
They exchange scripts.
Yes.
Scripts.
Yes. How are you? Good. How are you? Good.
That's it?
That's it.
That feels illegal. That feels unfinished.
That is.
It does
the
feel
entire
illegal.
interaction.
So nobody actually answers the
Yes,
question.
this is the problem
that
I have.
explains a lot. That means my oversharing is
And
technically
it also is
answering the
true.
question
Yes.
too correctly. I just don't know how much honesty is socially allowed.
I really hate that I understand this.
Why is small talk?
I'm about to explain that. At least my antics on this stuff. All right, thank you for sharing to that. Sorry, I don't want to borrow all of his ideas or all his topic points. Anyway, back to the comforting void. The void that I can't stop feeling like it's staring into my soul at this point. But I digress. I tried not to overshare multiple times and it gets out. I can't stop it. It sucks. And I went 7 minutes on this. This is great. No, just keep going, keep going, keep going. So yes, I have a problem with oversharing. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's just, look, why do people like us have, or I should say me, why should I actually always talk about me? I'm not talking about a group that I don't really know all the ins and outs of, but like, why do I have such a problem with small talk? Well, it's very simple. I don't like to waste people's time. And that's really silly because you do streaming and stuff. I know. I try to be respectful. It worries me. Like, when I was in college, I know I'm replaying conversations, just let me have it. I used to be part of like the newspaper thing. I thought like, oh, if I do newspaper stuff, I can get used to asking questions and I can talk to people better. It didn't do that. It made it worse. Then I had to go, this is not a good question. This is a stupid question. This is awful. I can't do this. And I didn't do well. Admitting that. Like, I was not good. So I tried a different approach, which was not talking at all and trying to make scripts. And scripts suck because they take a lot of time and effort. And I didn't remember them. And then I panicked when I couldn't remember my script. Like what I'm doing right now, except there's no script. There's never been a script in this entire thing, by the way. So that didn't work. So then I went silent. And silence is kind of like one of those things where it's like, it feels like it should be comforting. Instead, it's like, I should be saying something. And then it keeps on going. It doesn't stop. There's no way of reading the silence. It's a void. It's vacuous of thoughts. It sucks. So what do I do when I panic? I relate to stories. I replay conversations. I do all this stuff for my own antics. What was the question again? Why do neurodivergent people hate small talk? We don't want to waste people's time. We want to make conversations valuable. We want the good shit. So I'm going to show you through my own stupid antics, how do I try to combat this thing? It's not perfect, and it only works in social settings, not with this thing where I do on stream. Okay, it's like it doesn't work there. I'm working on a way to, I'm trying to find a solution for that. I'll get to that in time. But let me just quickly transition into the actual talking point that I wanted to do, which was responding. Why do people hate small talk, and what can we do to fix it? So here I'm going to do it right now. All right. Go, everything's chugging. All right, let's try this again from the top. All right, I don't have a transition for this, so I'm not going to just do like a wipe screen or something. So we're going to go to this island here. I have a point for being here. It's not because I'm addicted to the fishing world. I mean, I am, but I have a point for using this as a visual metaphor. I'm taking it into the next level of being super meta with it. Can you be super meta? No, it's just another layer of being meta. Just relax. I'm going to have a point with this. This is my favorite spot on the island of this whole entire fishing world. So we're going to go there so I can have an honest-to-God conversation about this fun topic. That's a very loaded way of starting a small talk conversation. I know. It's bad. We're going to fix this with time and practice. That's the key thing. It doesn't just take time. You have to actually practice this shit. Okay? You're coming along for the adventure here. I know. I'm having my stupid antic. Let me have my moment. I promise you, it will be fine. And fun. Well, I don't know if fun. If you think this is fun, you're going to enjoy it. Like, if you enjoyed the first 5 minutes, you're going to enjoy the rest of this. Hey, we're here. Okay, now I can do my stupid bit like I wanted to. Hooray, all that's set up for this. Okay, let me just get comfortable, and then we can just get started. So let's pretend we're having a conversation where you're here right by me. In my mind, to start this conversation, I'm going to ask the following question. Why do neurodivergent people hate small talk? I want to jump right into the conversation right here. That's what my brain wants to do. But that's not the right approach. What I should do is this. Hi, how's your day going? Oh, you don't feel like talking that much? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm stuck. What do I do? Ask a follow-up leading question. You know, the fishing world's very comforting. What do you think about it so far? Good talk, good talk, good talk. I know, I'm making this super freaking awkward. I know. I'm getting my brain, this is my transition period to get to the actual topic I want to do. You see what I'm doing? I'm being patient and trying to actually, I'm teasing the question I want to get to. My brain wants to go right into 180 mode, jump right in. I shouldn't. I'm sorry, not 180, 100. We'll go from 0 to 100 right then and there. But I'm holding it in. I'm trying to get them to see if they're willing to listen. And at this point, if you're listening to my antics for like, I don't know, 10 plus minutes of this silly nonsense, you must be interested in wanting to know this question. So let me try giving me, let's just, skip the whole preamble. Let's actually have this honest to God conversation I wanted to. I know, I'm being kind of silly. This is me. So like I was saying, why on earth do people like me hate small talk? We want our time to be more valuable when we talk to people. We want our time to be valuable and have meaningful things that we're interested in. It's not wrong. It's not a bad mindset. You don't want to waste people's time. But here's the thing. If I drop my entire baggage about all the stuff that goes on in my head about, I worry about this, I'm stressed out of this, I'm worried about this, you know what people do? They run the fuck away. And that's a perfectly valid reason because you're not emotionally regulated at this moment. It's not because they're afraid of you or they don't want to talk to you. It's that you don't seem quite ready to talk, or you don't seem open enough to be having a willing conversation, so you can just be relaxed and chill. People want chill conversations. I know. Crazy idea. I know. You want to talk about all the crazy stuff going on in your head. You want to have all the fun and you want to get all the deep, meaningful secrets out of the world. You want to just basically open the whole cosmos to questions. You're in a fishing world. I know. I'm just having. Look, I'm being legitimate here. This is what my brain wants to do. I'm stopping my brain from doing this stuff. Also, that's a frog. I hate how this stupid thing now works. It's great. As I was saying, why am I here in the fishing world to talk about why neurodivergent people hate small talk? Well, this is my coping mechanism. It's not the fishing world. Not exactly. You see, I'm gonna overshare. I'm warning you, I'm oversharing. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, it's VR's calibrated. We're good. So, the first VR chat world I went to is a similar fishing world, and I panicked. I was stuck in my head having these conversations. It would be like this. See that thing that's muted? All this is talking to me, and I would just talk to myself and go, "What do I do next? What do I do next? Who do I talk to? What do I do?" I'm not focusing on people around me. I'm focusing on all the stupid thoughts in my head. It's a bad thing, but it's okay because I'm processing it. It's not their problem, it's my problem. Okay? Really get back in on what I'm talking about. What does a fishing world have anything to do with small talk or even just this? Well, you see what I'm doing? I try to start a conversation with a very simple goal of I'm casting out a line to talk, seeing if something's responsive, and I'm to like find the spot that I want to be in. I want to be in that, you know, pure locked in mode of conversation. My mind wants to be there. I'm not ready, obviously, or someone else is not ready, but my brain just wants to go from here to there. It doesn't want to waste time to do anything. Problem is, I'm not being respectful for their thoughts and feelings, and I'm also not trying to like, see if they're receptive to a conversation like this. Okay? So, what I learned from doing a couple fishing world adventures later is that conversations are kind of like fishing. You find a quiet spot, you cast your line. You gotta be the one to cast it first. You can't just wait on others to do it. I mean, sometimes they're nice and they'll do it, but you need to be the one to actually cast the line first, okay? You wait. Sometimes it happens immediately and everything's perfect. It feels like the cosmos is all aligned. You can have your yapping and going all crazy. Sometimes there's a lot of mishaps like this, and you do it again. Other times it's a lot of waiting, and even though that silence period is a lot of waiting and you're thinking, I'm wasting time, I'm wasting their time, something's going to go wrong, I'm ignoring this for a purpose, I'm just doing it for a bit. The key thing is not to panic. Let the silence in, let it just write itself out. And when someone seems receptive, then you start the process. You know, it's just a very simple way of thinking about it, but it works so well. And guess what? If I don't want to get frogs, I want to get something else that's better, I go somewhere else, I try a casting line again. But the key thing is not to give up, not to get flustered, not to panic, not to get stuck in this stupid head like I did. It's just to be patient, observant of your surroundings, and take one conversation one reel at a time. Everything else is all just window dressing. That's a very lengthy way of explaining what I just said about why do neurodivergent people hate small talk. We suck at it and we think it's the worst thing in the world. We don't know how to give it a try. We don't know how to frame it in a way where we can like I guess I should say hold on, let me rephrase it. I should say I don't know how to frame it in a way until I tried it. And I found out I don't hate small talk. I just don't know how to listen for good small talk. There, I said it so succinctly. Once I listen for the small talk that I actually want, I find I like it. It's not that bad. How long did I take to get my point across? Too long. But now I'm happy. I'm fishing, I'm relaxing, and I get to enjoy my stupid moment. Thank you for listening for me yap for a bit. You should watch that one guy who had a video of. He has great content. Do I intend to do this every single time I have like a funny thought? No. Will I still overshare? Maybe not at the beginning. Maybe sometimes throughout the stream where I'm feeling more comfortable and just saying, you know, I'm having a bit of a bit or having a funny idea I want to obtain. Because I want to include you on this stuff. It's fun. For me, this is fun. It means you get to enjoy my stupid yapping process. You get to enjoy my stupid thoughts about funny things in the day. Funny topics are like, you know, what if, I don't know. I can't even think of a bit right now. My brain's just too flustered. I'm trying to take it one step at a time, right? And I'm fishing. I know. It's like a reflex at this point. Sorry. I like my fishing world. It's too good. Do I have anything else to add? No. I think you're good, dummy. I think you said what you needed to say.